So when I was looking back at my video, I realized that some of it got cut off when I was talking about Job. So this is just a little insert to tell you that Job was a strong man of God. And when the devil went into God's court to say, hey, Job only worships you because he has everything and you protect him from everything. He's rich, he's got a family, he has everything he could ever want or need. And if he didn't have all that, he wouldn't worship you. So God allowed, did not cause, but allowed the devil to take things away from Job, but said, you cannot kill him. And so Job lost his family, he lost all of his riches, and he became a pauper. And then he still served God. He still praised him and worshiped him. And so Satan went back to God and said, you know what? But he still has his health. He's very healthy. And of course he's still going to worship you. He feels good. So God allowed, again, did not cause, but allowed Job to become ill. Some theologians say that he probably had shingles, the boils that were all over his body. And I've had shingles. I'll verify. It's very painful. And that he had a lot of other things wrong with him. But he continued to worship God. And he never blamed God for anything that was happening. And he just knew that there was a purpose in it. And so finally, and you'll have to read the book to get the full story. It's not it's not that long. But because he was faithful and because he continued to serve the Lord and because he never turned on God, God restored everything back to him. He restored his health. He restored his finances. He restored his family tenfold, 100-fold. And so when I say I was going through a Job period, I just feel that I'm starting to come up out of this time that I was allowed to feel, horrible. And now as I keep turning to God and praising him, even through some of the worst of it, I know that I am better off than some. I've been reminded recently that some people, their illnesses or what's going on with them is so much worse than what I'm dealing with. It doesn't minimize or not validate my problems, but I have a lot to be thankful for. And this time of season, I'm going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and not a Happy Holidays. But I still want to reach out to people who don't know Christ, that aren't Christians, because everything that I'm going to talk about can apply to your life. And hopefully you can see the validation of how God works in people's lives and see that that's something that you might need in your life. So thank you for watching, and there'll probably be some bloopers at the end of this too.